Shadow Slave, an incredibly well-crafted series that I recently started reading. What immediately drew me in was not just the action or the characters, but the depth of its world building. The story feels alive, every system, every detail carefully woven into something greater. But today, I want to focus on a theme that has become increasingly clear to me as I read: the past. Shadow Slave constantly ties its characters, its powers, and even its conflicts back to the past. Whether through the nightmare spell, the dream realm, or the very nature of the enemies the protagonists face, the shadow of what once was hangs over everything. And I think this is just not a background detail. It's central to how the story should be understood. Before we dive deeper, a quick warning: this discussion will contain spoilers for Shadow Slave. I'll do my best not to spoil too much, but if you haven't read the series yet, you might want to pause here. Also, I should mention that I'm now completely caught up. I'm currently around chapter 1900, right after the ambush at Godgrave, so please, no spoilers beyond that point. For those of you unfamiliar, let me set the stage. The world of Shadow Slave is plagued by the nightmare spell, a phenomenon that is both a curse and a system. As a curse, it spreads like a sickness, making people fall into a deep sleep. Once asleep, they are pulled into a nightmare, essentially a trial where survival is anything but guaranteed. If they succeed, they emerge as awakened. But there's more. The dream realm, which awakened enter whenever they sleep, is a vast, unpredictable, and incredibly dangerous space. It's filled with nightmare creatures and strange domains that operate under different rules of reality. What makes it so terrifying, though, is its origin. The dream realm isn't just some random dimension. It's a graveyard of dead realms, other worlds consumed by the nightmare spell, their civilization destroyed, their landscapes twisted into fragments of horror. This means every nightmare creature is not just a monster, it's a remnant of a fallen civilization, a shadow of what once was. So when awakened fight in the dream realm, they aren't fighting for survival in the present, they're battling against the past itself. This connection to the past becomes even clearer in the structure of the nightmares. A nightmare is often a recreation of a historical event. Challenges are thrown into the body of someone from that time and forced to live through their struggle. But here's the twist. As revealed to us after the second nightmare, the spell doesn't simply test whether you can survive. It judges you on how much you deviate from fate. In other words, the more you change the past, the better your evaluation. This is fascinating. It suggests that the nightmare spell is not just about survival. It's about rewriting history, refusing to let events unfold exactly as they once did. No. The true measure of strength is not in following the script, but in breaking away from it. Even the rewards the spell grants are drenched in symbolism. After slaying a nightmare creature, an awakened might receive a memory or an echo. Memories are tools, weapons, armors, or charms that come with unique abilities and detailed descriptions. But just from the name alone, it's clear what they represent: fragments of a past given form, remnants of something long gone. Echoes, on the other hand, are recreations of the very creature you defeated. They lack true intelligence, but they will fight for you. Essentially, they are shadows of what once was, forced to linger and serve. The choice of words here, memory and echo, isn't accidental. Both terms are deeply tied to the past. Every step an awakened takes, every tool they use is rooted in history. Now, here's where things get especially interesting. The further I read, the more it feels like this isn't just flavor or thematic dressing. This entire series seems to be building towards a larger truth. The past isn't just background, it's the battlefield. The nightmare spell is obsessed with fate, history, and deviation from what was. It rewards those who dare to change outcomes that were once fixed. And this makes me wonder, is Weaver, the one behind the spell, trying to fight the past itself, to resist fate by rewriting what was already written? But then, a paradox emerges. If Weaver controls fate, why would they need to fight it? Is there perhaps a deeper force, something even Weaver cannot control, that binds everything to its past? Shadow Slave isn't just about survival, power, or adventure. At its core, it's about the weight of history and the struggle to move beyond it. Every nightmare, every creature, every tool carries with it echoes of what came before. And the series constantly asks, are we bound to the past or can we reshape it? This question, more than anything, is what makes Shadow Slave so compelling to me.